Greetings, fellow Wastelanders. Another Fallout 76 adventure. Timberwolf here. So, I'm back in the pit today. Just basically just farming scrip. You get a lot of good, well, I wouldn't say good, but you get a lot of scrip from doing these. Another thing that I wanted to mention, another thing that makes the pit something you might be interested in doing is, my buddy Alucard's dead. Oh, he was, okay. It's a great way to farm for ammo. Most people, like me, farm daily ops for ammo. Not so much the ones where you have to chase everybody around, but the one where you set up the little switches there and you wait for them to come to you, and you just farm it that way. However, today's daily op is melee only. Dumbest daily op I've ever seen in the history of daily ops. There's literally no reason for anybody to want to even bother with it. I re-rolled that in the challenges for today. I'm like, what's the point? There's nothing to farm there. Forget it. Bye. Moronic Bethesda. So anyways, so it's like, okay, so if you're running low on ammo, what do? Well, you can farm the pit. So to find out how much ammo you get, now me, I'm a little bit different because I usually divide my fighting style between my stealth commando, which is where I use my fixer, as well as my holy fire when things get kind of hairy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take note of what we've got for ammo on both of them. 7122 for the flamer, and so basically let's just go with 7100 flamer and 3200 for the fixer. All right, or 45 ammo. So it's 32 and 71. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Give or take. But okay.
Horizons.
So I already know what mission this is going to be, and mostly the 45 will take care of this. This is the one where you go through the depot.
Back for more, huh? I've been doing the just go. The depot is. All right, I need.
All right. These are always helpful. Shoot. Alucard didn't want to bother with daily ops. Okay, buddy. It's all good.
Going dark.
No idea why. Maybe after seeing his video, he'll change his mind later. Oh, shit. Robots, I usually use the flamer for. And then I'll just switch it back. Just because they're kind of tanky. Same thing for the fanatics that are in the power armor. But, like that guy. The Conqueror there. The Conqueror! But most everybody else will just pop them with the fixer.
Was it worth it? Boss!
Never kill us all.
Nice and easy. Giving you all jabs.
Watching. The struggle. Waiting. Something's watching. How dare! Back into the pit.
Oh, I think that was Bombardier. I'm glad I got that one.
Somewhere.
Not really thrilled when they start throwing rockets at me. Uh-oh.
Oh, going dark.
In case you're new, if this is your first video of me watching my gameplay, I've got a bunch here. I usually like to put in some helpful tips for people. Mostly I focus on the newbies. A veteran gamer really have figured out most of this stuff by now.
Another sacrifice.
Hey, no, that's not cool. There you go. Oh, there's more back here again. Alright, this is going to be the last round of these fools. And usually when it's the last round, at least one of them will be a heavy gunner. A little tougher than the rest.
Sneaky little sneak.
Sneak! Okay. Yep, that's the one. Definitely need the flamer for that.
Going dark.
You got me. The struggle.
There we go. Just mop it all up.
Those supplies will help replace what was stolen. That's a relief. Head back to the pen and we can talk about hitting the foundry next.
I'll grab those too. I like to make nuke-nades. You know, just something I like to do.
I'll skin him.
Regular stem packs don't really interest me now. I gotta remember those numbers. 3100 fixer, 7200 flamer. That's where I started.
Let him through. They're with me.
There's fanatics out there just waiting to have their death wish answered. Glad you came back. Thanks for doing it. Before you head out, watch yourself.
So for your own gaming style, like if all you use is one weapon, it's not a melee weapon.
Hey, new face.
You know, so whether it's a fixer
Hey, got those.
or a handmade or what have you, obviously just whatever the gains are going to be double what I'm doing, because you can see I'm constantly swapping back and forth. And it's just the way my style is. It's always been this way. Okay. Not a great frickin' map for finding ingots out here. Well, that really blows. Means they're all going to be in the foundry, which is a pain. Now here's one. Probably think there's one on the bus too. No? Wow. Wow, this is just sucktacular. So I'm only going to find, like, maybe one or two more ingots at the most out here.
Another sacrifice in the cause.
All the others I'm going to have to find in the foundry, which really stinks. Because I like to focus on other things in the foundry. Chasing ingots around. I get distracted too when I see the little thing show up on the, oh crap, on the map, like, oh, there it is, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go do that first. Gotta get that out of the way. As far as knowing where to find the ones out here, you know, it's just a matter of, I think in my case, mostly just trial and error, just following other players around and learning it. Just been doing this so often. It's just like natural now. I already know where to go. Most of the time. Might be one or two I missed. But just grabbing two in here is not a big deal.
Somewhere. Probably rotting away in guarded cells. There's gotta be a warden with a key. Hunt him down, take the key, and use it to free those prisoners. Oh, and they might not keep them all together, so look around. Make sure you don't miss
There's
anyone.
one of them already. That's not an easy one to get if you don't have a jetpack, by the way. It's doable, but a lot harder. always try to be stealthy because I know there's a couple of baddies up there.
We're prepping right
I don't recommend starting your shots on an empty clip because then you're not going to have enough to follow through. And now they know where you are, and it just gets crazy. So don't do what I did. I'm just lucky that they didn't. I could have gone and collected those, but I don't want to get too far off track here. All right, so see, another ingot. Oh, thank heavens, it's the last one. Yay. Okay. Now all I got to do is find the Union supplies. Keep our ear open for those.
I will be strong. I will.
Gotta find this warden guy. Aha. Hear that.
Hold it right there.
Oh man, there. Crap.
Going dark.
You know why they spotted me? The flipping robot.
I'm not just doing it for the glory. I'm doing it for the fun.
Shit.
I'll find you. Trust me.
Was it worth it, boss?
Okay. Now we can totally focus.
Hostiles in area.
And find it.
Get back out here and fight.
A warden without any more distractions. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the first one's gonna be there's only one warden. He's up here in that bunker thing. Got those turrets. Otherwise they'll kill me.
Getting a bad feeling all of a sudden. Got a nice cell with yours.
Where is it? Off of here. Oh, shakes. Haha.
The strong survive. Running away. Wriggle worm. More satisfying that way. The horror.
How long it's going to be before they finally decide to... Oh man, damn robot. Alright. First batch is free. Second batch is over towards the beginning. Where we first came in. switch back to Fixer because I can move quicker and stealth. Glad everything's quiet again, more or less. I'll avoid those damn robots. Their sensors obviously pick you up a lot quicker and easier than human senses do, which is the whole problem. That's why a lot of times when they're roaming around, they're the ones that spot you, and then everybody else knows you're there, and then it's just a complete, like, shooting gallery after that, which I can't stand that. It's just so annoying.
Fanatics have been brewing up something nasty in this boundary. Our scouts say they've shipped in poisonous chems to
I'm
use
using
in
the
their
Fixer
weapons.
the most today.
That poison has our names
Just
written
taking the
all
mission
over it.
anyways.
I need you to blast it to smithereens.
Something's working. Feel it.
Of course, I mean, obviously it's stealthier than the Flamer. Just a little bit. You know what? I asked somebody this before, and I'll ask it again to you vets out there. The Fixer is supposed to be, the Fixer's silenced, so it's supposed to be a stealth kill. But if it's explosive, does that kind of like negate the silencer? Do they hear the impacts? I would expect they do.
Union pricks.
That would make sense to me.
Identify
But
intruder
I don't know if
detected.
there's any official
Beginning search.
word on that or not. Okay, he's going with the plane. So is that robot if it finds me. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of data heads. I'm still trying to find the other tanks.
Be careful hiding in them shadows. There are things lurking.
I did this yesterday with a team, and man, we had a hard time finding them all. You'd think it'd get easier, but it doesn't. Knock out one more in this area, and then they'll tell me where the last one is. There it is. Okay. Cool. Hello? Really? That was number 3, was it? I could have sworn I already hit 3. Okay, well, I see the other 2 now.
Going dark. A bad feeling all of a sudden.
Probably not, but I can certainly try. Got tons of those already, though.
Sacrifice for the cause.
Okay. Last one's down this way. Gotcha. That was the bombardier
Back in
rocket launcher.
The Founders fanatics won't mess with us again anytime soon. You're a hero, pal.
Fantastic.
You bought us the time we need to regroup and live another day. Head on back to the pen for a debrief, but don't let your guard down. Never
Back to
let your
Fixer
guard down.
just to pick up some speed. Pick off one more fanatic on the way out.
We can't catch a break. More trogs coming. We need to get back here pronto.
Hole somewhere.
the weak fall, the strong survive.
Close that door on my way out so they don't see me hop into my PA. This is about where my friend might start ranking on me saying, "Hey, well, you gotta wear power armor, well, you're such a wimp." Yeah? How many trogs do you take on there, buddy? When's the last time I seen you take on a drugs? I don't think so. Trogs will pretty much take care of anything in Appalachia, that's for sure. They're no joke. I'll pop some coffee so I can just fly right over all this. No, why didn't it work? What the heck? It's supposed to work. Oh, that's so dumb. Whatever. I ain't fighting you guys out here. You wanna fight me? Come in here. Battle has begun. Oh boy. Definitely will follow me on this one. Sorry, folks. My fault. I brought them in. Alright. Gotta focus on the big baddie. There we go. Another win in the books. That's how that's how it's done. Okay. Now we go ahead and make sure you pick everything up. Well, not everything. I don't usually pick up some of this junk like that. Take the camera around. Not the gun though. Okay.
Fighting the fight.
Okay. Now, the other thing I noticed, and I think I mentioned this before in another PITT video, even though I have the ingots and their supplies for wicker, I don't actually have to go up there and tell them about it. It'll automatically
Thanks for
check
your
them
help
off
again.
for me when I check out. You'll see what I mean.
You got business. Right. Well, I say.
Okay? I mean, obviously you got to make sure you collect them, but you don't actually have to go up there, back upstairs to return them to them. I always thought it made sense, but then somebody showed me I didn't, and I was like, okay. So that saves me like a whole minute. Thanks.
You ready to get amped? Hop in and I'll fire.
Okay. So now, let's take a look at rewards. All objectives met. 20,000 XP. Okay. So you got 25 scrip, and then 2 mods, legendary modules, so you'll be able to get. And then we got a 3-star, a 2-star, 2 2-stars, a 3-star, and 2 1-stars. So as far as the legendary items, it's randomized. Sometimes you get a whole bunch of 3-stars. sometimes you actually get good 3 stars. Like this stuff here, regenerated T45 leg, nobody uses T45s, that's junk. Nocturnal metal, nobody uses nocturnal, so that's junk. 1 stars, nah, those are both junks. And then the 3-star cloaking robot right arm, I don't know anybody who uses robot armor, so that's junk too. So that'll all be scrip, okay? So I usually farm PITT for scrip, for legendary items to scrip, and then I farm events for the cores. That's usually how it goes. Because, you know, you could farm events for cores hypothetically, but I mean, for scrip hypothetically, but the thing is everybody's going to want to grab it. So that gets kind of nasty. But, okay. So now let's see where we're at for ammo. Oops. 3352. So we started out at what, 3100 was it? So, you know, actually it's probably more like, it was probably more like 3150. So we got about 200 rounds more with the 45, okay? And then, oops. And then the fuel. Woo! Look at that. We were at like 72. We got like almost 450 more. You know, so yeah. So, and then, like I said, if you used only just the one weapon, that effect would be doubled for that one weapon, right? So, yeah. So this is it. So the PITT is a great opportunity to farm ammo, just like you do in daily ops, as well as farm scrip, legendary items. Now, on occasion, like I said, you'll get a legendary item that's actually really good when for a reward. It's really randomized, and I've gotten them plenty of times. In which case, well, you can either scrip it, or you can save it for a trade, or you can just throw it in your vendor and sell it. So, which is what I usually do. Because, I mean, the 3 weapons I use all the time now are my Blighted Explosive fixture, which you really can't beat it unless you're not bloodied. The other 2 would be a quad explosive or a 2-shot explosive. That's like the holy trinity as far as I'm concerned. But this is fine. And then I've got the base Holy Fire, the original Holy Fire. You don't beat Vamps. You talk to anybody that runs bloodied, and 8 out of 10 of them will agree. Vampire is probably the best legendary effect you can ask for. So Holy Fire, perfect for that. And then the other is I use the Vampire's Pepper Shaker. I use this just to cripple bosses. So I'll use that, cripple the boss, and then switch back over to something else and finish it off. What the hell is happening here? What are you guys shooting? Bro, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. My turrets are all going like absolutely bonkers right now, just shooting at nothing. Way to go, Bethesda! Stay down there, Murgle, please. Okay. Well, I don't know what the F is going on there, but this game, I swear. Anyways, what I'm doing now, the reason why I'm, gathering scrip and cores, why I'm even farming, I just mentioned that I've got, pretty much the best weapons I want. Actually, there is one I don't have that I do want desperately, and I'm trying to roll for it. Well, you know what it is? It's pretty much the ultimate G-roll of all G-rolls. It's the ultimate boss killer of all boss killers. Yes, I'm trying to roll a quad explosive railway. That is the ultimate beast. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do. So, I'm going to keep farming. Going to keep on... What are we doing here? Why are you all acting like we're under attack? What is even happening here? This is weird. This is very, very weird. Where's my little thing? Little thing. Let's not comment on that, thank you. You know what I'm talking about. What the hell is that damn thing? Forgot where I... Oh, I know where I hit it. I know exactly where I hit it. It's a very sneaky spot. Let's see here. Along with my cop. I don't know why that stuff's all shooting, but... Alright, people. Appreciate you. I'm gonna jump out of here and jump back in. Just glitching as hell. Have fun in the wasteland.